when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Queta in at the center position. Now here's Kuminga. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's White. He really had an off game against the Rockets. Nice ball movement by Boston. And again, Boston with the triple.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the three on the other end.
Now here's Podziemski. Curry's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Brown against Butler. Back to Pritchard. Launches it. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Butler against Brown. Nice shot by Kuminga.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Outside Pritchard. Outside Brown. Off the mark there with a three. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Butler, and he buries his first look.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Now here's Pritchard. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Butler against Brown. Clock at 4. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Four seconds left.
Well, with his length, Butler can defend every spot on the floor.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Outside Kuminga. And here's Butler outside. They get it back. Curry. There's the block. Brown against Butler. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Again, Brown missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Butler from 13 feet. Down it goes. Butler's got his second basket.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Here's Queta. 9 points for him in his last game. Brown, no good.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Outside Podziemski. Now Curry. His last outing, he had 24 points. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's Brown. Gets to see a basket.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
A chance to check out some stats for Anthony Simons. Up top, Brown. White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Nice shot from the wing. White's got 8.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
White, the pass to Keita. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
The Warriors leading. Outside, Green. Here's Butler. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Now here's Pritchard. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Brown. And And there it is for him.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Pajemski with it. No points yet. Green with a screen on Pritchard. The three from Curry. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. PA?
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Kuminga, following the bucket by Boston. That's good from Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Brown passes to White. Now Pritchard. To the inside. Here's Keita. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He has 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Different look here. Horford, he's checked in for Kuminga. Santos comes in for Jimmy Butler. Heald's checked in for Pajemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Boston. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Tillman comes in for Minot. Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Simon has subbed in for White. Now here's Green. No points so far. Green with a screen on Simons. And it's Hield, missing. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Pass to Hauser. And here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Fires in the triple. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And it's Hield, missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Simons, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
BA, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
And that one falls for Simons. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Santos. Shireman's checked in for Boston.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Outside Hield. The floater, rebounded by the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line, shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Warriors trail by 7. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry, #1. And, of course, Anthony Simons.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
Outside heel. Can they get it? That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Gonzalez misses. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Spencer. There's a minute 47 left in the first. 5 to shoot. Pass to Heel. And he comes up with a bucket.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Boston leading by 5. Now Simons. To the paint. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Nice setup there out of the two-man game. Simons continues to grow as a passer.
Pass to Hield. Horford outside. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Hield. Screen by Horford. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Horford. Hield's got 5 now.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
What's the roll?
Simons deciding where to go with it. Fires from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Spencer. Hield from outside. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Simons outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Shooting for the Celtics, Anthony Simons at the line for 1.
White getting it done for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Spencer in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Simon's shot is good. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Butler. Boston leading by 5. Outside White. Boucher outside. Pass to Simons. Over Hield. And it's Simons missing. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Butler. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Simons against Butler. Simons with it. He has 7. Over Butler. Boston again missing. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Horford outside. Takes the 3. Hey, Horford from range.
He didn't have this shot coming into the league, but now Horford is dangerous from deep.
Hield against White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the wing on the left. Horford against Boucher. Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Now here's Simons. Outside White. Down low. Here's Tillman. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson-Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Butler. Here's Hield. Jackson-Davis' screen to the middle. Tipped. Left side Butler. Here's Spencer. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Boston, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Tillman passes to Simons. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Tillman.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Horford. Now here's Butler. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Simons penetrating. And they'll get another chance. Shoots a fadeaway. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. For Boston, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
On the court is your hype squad. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. Podziemski's checked in for Hield. And it's Curry in for Spencer. Boston also changing it up. Cada's checked in for Boucher. Brown comes in for Tillman. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simons. Outside, Brown. Pritchard from outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Outside Curry from deep. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. Curry's range knows no bounds. Simply incredible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Minot's checked in for Hauser.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 8, Josh Martin.
So it's Boston now. Pass to Brown. Here's Cada. Nice ball movement by Boston. 4 on the clock. Brown, no good. Curry surveys. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Butler. Outside Kuminga. And here's Podziemski. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Podziemski's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Boston in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
So it's Boston now. 6-point game. Queta pass to Pritchard. Brown against Butler. To snap the cold streak. Brown, no good.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. BA, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Minot. Now White. Fires it. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Podziemski. Inside. Here's Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Outside White. Launches a three. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Butler passes to Curry. Four on the clock. Boston pulls it in. And here's Pritchard. Pass to Minot. Got a piece of it. Brown against Butler. Brown looking around. Let's go with a three. Podziemski grabs the board.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Now here's Kuminga. The three. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 14. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Curry against Pritchard. Will it go? Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Butler up top. Right side Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry, and that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Outside White, back to Brown. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 16. Lets the three fly, and that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Brown, the kick out to White. 3-pointer goes up, 3-pointer goes down for White.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Back to Curry, fires for 3, sinks it from distance. He's got 22.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brown passes to White. They set a pick. to the wing, right side. Pulls it. Warriors with the rebound. Pajimski's got 5 rebounds tonight from deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Celtics.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to ball the shooters without opening up the driving lane?
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Keita in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Back to Brown. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Now White. Here's Keita. Jacks up a 3. White can't hit. The Warriors lead by 18. Green finds Curry. Now Pajimski. Pass to Green. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the bench.
No coverage that time. White's got 15 points.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Brown with some nice D. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Minot. He's watched by Kuminga. Outside, Brown. Looking to get back on track. 2 points. That one goes. Give him 8.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Green with a screen on White. Out to Kuminga. The 3. Minot pulls it in. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pritchard from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. The shot by Butler, no good. Celtics trail by 19. Takes a 13-footer, and he can't bank that one in. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Oh man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injuries, such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Fields checked in for the Warriors.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Warriors.
Yeah, plenty of shots raining down from outside the arc. They're stretching out the defense and forcing them to leave the inside unprotected, which only makes it easier to get to the hoop.
The Warriors lead by 19. Outside Pajemski, pass to Curry. And there's the screen. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left wing. Pritchard from outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Pritchard's got 6 points.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Back to Curry. 2 in the drought. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Warriors lead by 19.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Keita. Outside White. And the Celtics another 3.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Here's Hield. He's got 5. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Outside Pritchard. Now White. He's got 18. Here's Keita. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8. Here's Curry. 17-point game. Pass to Butler. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside heel. Back to Curry from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Minot. Pritchard with a screen on Butler. Here's Queta. Now White, defended by Podziemski. Now here's White, tightly guarded. Minot can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Curry. And he makes it on the layup. Curry's got 38 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Boston. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th best, the Celtics.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Hauser outside. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Curry, no good. Celtics trail by 20. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
White, good.
And the length of White is kind of surprising. He's got about a 6'8" wingspan, and that helps him down low.
Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. Kidd has got 4 rebounds now. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. It's stolen by Hield. Butler finds Hield. Outside, Green. Outside, Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Green, a screen. And it's Hield missing.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Pritchard with it. Give him 8. White with a screen on Curry. Now White beyond the arc. Hauled in by Curry. from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to White. Here's Keita. Green covering. Butler surveying the floor. From 10 feet away. Again, Golden State.
And as much as he loves to get to the rim, Butler is more than comfortable with the Jimmy.
Now here's White. Give him 20. From 11 feet away, it's good. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Back to Podziemski. Pass to Butler. From downtown, another 3 for Golden State.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Outside Pritchard. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. The offensive rebound.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Podziemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Curry. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Tillman comes in for Brown. Walsh is checked in for White. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get an update on Jonathan Kuminga's injury. Allie, what'd you learn?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said there was some strong pain in the chest area, especially when breathing in. Likely at least one rib is broken. So this team is starting the year off with some tough news. But if there's a silver lining, it's a long season, so they have plenty of time to make the necessary adjustments.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. That's good from Butler.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of player.
Here's Boucher. Sinks that one from the post. Boucher's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside heel. Butler, a screen on Simons. Back to Butler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Boucher a screen on Hield. And here's Simons outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Butler. Yep, count it. Butler's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Buddy Hield is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Rowe in at the three spot. That's the Warriors 5. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
No good on that one. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Moody's checked in for Rowe. No good on the second free throw.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Right side Hield. Pass to Horford. And here's Butler. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Butler's got 27 points.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Boucher passes to Simons. Hield with the defensive effort.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Count that one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And for Boston, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Simons passes to Boucher. Back to Simons. And he banks in the layup.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Here's Butler. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got 31 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Outside White. Pass to Tillman. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Another miss by Simons. The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Butler. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simons gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside heel. Butler, a screen on Simons. Back to Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 33.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Simons. Here's Tillman. From 15 feet away, Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Moody, and the shot goes.
And they're really working the paint now.
So it's Boston now. Now Simons, pass to Tillman. White for 3, knocks it down from distance. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Butler, falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Pass to White, 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Moody. He's guarded by White, and it's good. 2 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Tillman. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 37.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Tillman. Boucher outside. Now Hauser. And here's White. Moody defends. There's Simons with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
White can't hit. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Butler passes to Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Simons outside. Looking to end the run. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Butler, a screen on White. Hield from outside. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Tillman misses. And the Warriors shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Horford. Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Horford's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Simons with it. Boucher on the screen. Knocks down the triple. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Butler. With some arc, and that one drops for him. Butler's got 39. And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop. Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Here's Butler. Out to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Horford left side. Butler passes to Horford. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Look, when you're matched up against Al Horford, you got to be smart, because he can exploit your weaknesses.
And the first one at the line is good. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars. You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. Counted from distance.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Pass to post. Horford outside. Butler against Brown. Left side, Butler. Brown with some nice D. And for Boston, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the 4th quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jimmy Butler.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Pass to post. Now here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 43 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
White for 3. Rebounded by Hield. Now here's Butler. So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Okay, buddy, looking at the defensive side, talk about the effort and the focus you showed tonight.
We just more locked in. We had a long film room talk, and we had a good dialogue and back and forth. And it all comes down to trust and trusting everybody and make sure everybody has each other's back. And that's what we did. We had each other's back, and we played together and played team defense.
That trust is everything. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.